Assalamualaikum and very good day to our lecturer, Dr. MOSHARAF. We are from the course COU3704 Research Method 2. My name is NURUL Aisyah, and together with me are my fellow researchers NURUL HIDAYAH, NOOR NASUHAH, RAHIZAH and NOOR NAZIERA. Today, I will present our research entitled The Relationship Between Smartphone Addiction and Sleep Quality Among Undergraduate Students of University Malaysia Terengganu UMT. Here is the outline of our presentation. First of all, I will give a brief introduction of our research. Then, Hidayah will talk about the literature review related to our research. Next, NASUHAH will be discussing the research methodology. RAHIZAH will talk about finding and analysis. And lastly, for the chapter 5, discussion and conclusion from NAZIERA. Now, let's quickly break down the title one by one. So, a little bit of background to the introduction and problem of the study. Over time, technology has been developed where everyone believes and utilizes the smartphone as an incredible tool. At the moment, sleeping problems and poor sleep quality have emerged with smartphone addiction where it producing an unhealthy lifestyle. According to Statista 2019, the number of smartphone users in Malaysia was close to achieve almost 18.4 million, yet in the year 2019, it has been claimed that smartphone users will be over 50% nearly to achieve 1.5 billion. Furthermore, at this increasingly widespread COVID-19 pandemic, most students use many smartphones to find their learning resources. So, next for the problem statement of this study. Psychological problems are one of the main effects that can be found in students caused by smartphone addiction. And this psychological effect is increasing day by day among the students. Okay, next the research objective. We have got 4 research objectives of this research, which are 1. To identify the level of students' smartphone addiction in UMT. 2. To identify the level of sleep quality among students in UMT. 3. To determine the association between significant gender differences in smartphone addiction and sleep quality among students in UMT. 4. To investigate the relationship between smartphone addiction and sleep quality among students in UMT. After that, for the research questions, 1. What is the level of students' smartphone addiction in UMT? 2. What is the level of sleep quality among students in UMT? 3. Is there any association between significant gender differences in smartphone addiction among students in UMT? 4. Is there any association between significant gender differences in sleep quality among students in UMT? 5. Is there any significant relationship between smartphone addiction and sleep quality among students in UMT? Okay, let's proceed to our hypothesis for this research. Hypothesis 1. There are significant gender differences in smartphone addiction among students in UMT. Hypothesis number 2. There are significant gender differences in sleep quality among students in UMT. Hypothesis number 3. There is a significant relationship between smartphone addiction and sleep quality among students in UMT. For the conceptual definitions, first, the student or undergraduate interpret as individual and educated groups because this group is given a broader education and the way of education received is also different from regular students. Next, according to CHAR and COU 2018, smartphone addiction is a continuous action in utilizing mobile phone where the person is unable to regulate the usage without conscious about the harmful effect that can lead to many problems to the person. Lastly, sleep quality is described as the sleep experience that makes the person satisfied. Okay, for the operational definition of this research, first, the smartphone addiction is measured by the Malay version of smartphone addiction scale, SASM, a 33-item scale with 6 different subscales which are cyberspace-oriented relationship, daily life disturbance, primacy, overviews, positive anticipation, and withdrawal. Next, for sleep quality is measured by Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index (PSQI) that consisting of 19 items that 7 domains which are sleep quality, sleep latency, sleep duration, sleep efficiency, sleep disturbance, use of medication for sleep, and daytime drowsiness.
Here are the literatures that are related to and useful for our research. The literature review is divided into 3 major sections. First is the smartphone addiction and sleep quality. Second is the gender differences in smartphone addiction. And last is the gender differences in sleep quality. Actually, it got a lot, but I will only stated this due to the space, area and time. So, first one, smartphone addiction and sleep quality. According to a pure study, it has been manifested that smartphone usage is increasing from time to time along with the development of technology and digital. Besides, there is a past study indicates that there is no relationship between mobile phone usage and sleep duration, but this study reported that there is a significant positive relationship between smartphone addiction and sleep quality. Mobile phone addiction involves four main elements, which are obsessive phone use behaviors like repetitive checking for message or update, tolerance or longer and more intense use. Next, for the gender differences in smartphone addiction. As mentioned by Shen et al. 2017, females spend more time on the smartphone in contacting, messaging to maintain the social relationship. By contrast, male use the smartphone for more process-oriented as gambling usage and online gambling on the smartphone. Lastly, for the gender differences in sleep quality, the study conducted by Oscan 2021 also support that the difference in sleep quality among women is higher than male students. This situation can see in the data outcomes showing 31% for the quality of male student and 33% for the quality of female student. This situation clearly shows that female students are more likely to experience sleep problems than men, although adaptive levels of mobile phones have a slight difference.
Okay, let's proceed chapter methodology. For the research design, a qualitative method was used for this research to obtain the most reliable result that measures smartphone addiction and sleep quality among undergraduate students in UND. This current study collected data from students by distributed questionnaire using an internet survey Google form. The study examines the link between two variables, namely smartphone addiction and sleep quality. Second, convenient sampling was utilized as the sampling method compared to others approach. The approach is suitable for this study since it do not require a list of study participants before adding them to the survey, saving time and money.
Next instrument. The researcher instrument used was a qualitative assessment tool to scrutinize the relationship between smartphone addiction and sleep quality. There are three sections. Which are Section A, Demographic Information, Section B, Smartphone Addiction Scala, and Section C, Fishbird Sleep Quality Index (PSQI).
Next, population and sample. The population of the study consisted of the student in UMT. The focus of the study was only undergraduate student from the five faculty, which is Faculty of Business, Economy dan Social Development, Faculty of Maritime Study, and Faculty of Science and Marine Environment. The researcher selected the study by random sampling. As a result, 30 respondents were selected as a sample, and each undergraduate student represent a participant for this study.
Next, data analysis. After the data collection process is complete, data analysis will be carried out. The data will be injected into the SPSS to run analysis to identify descriptive statistic, means and standard deviation, frequency of descriptive statistic, and filter to check demographic information and total score to identify outline, SASM, and PSQI. Next, pilot study. The researcher conduct this pilot study to 30 undergraduate students of University Malaysia Terengganu UMT. The time taken by the respondents to answer the questionnaire was 30 minutes. The study showed that the combat alpha value of the Part B questionnaire, smartphone addiction, was 0.916. The importance of reliability and consistency is higher because it is over 0.70. At the same time, the combat alpha value of Part C questionnaire sleep quality was 0.609. The conclusion is the reliability of the research instrument used is acceptable.
Present about finding and analysis data. The data was analyzed using IBM SPSS Statistic 26. The total of participants is 347, but only 274 remain valid. This chapter cover data analysis, normality assumption, frequency distribution, descriptive statistic, and inferential analysis. The breakdown of participants coming from Malay, Chinese, and Indian. The data show about 146 participants coming from male, higher than female, about 126. The age of participants between 19 to 29. The mean of smartphone addiction from male are slightly higher from female, and there is no significant gender differences in smartphone addiction. The mean sleep of quality, the sleep of quality from male also slightly higher than female, and there is no significant gender differences. Sleep quality and smartphone addiction.
Okay, next, this chapter which consists of 3 hypotheses. The first one is gender differences in smartphone addiction among students in UMT. Second hypothesis is gender differences in sleep quality among students in UMT. And the last one is the relationship between smartphone addiction and sleep quality among students UMT. And the last hypothesis is the relationship between smartphone addiction and sleep quality among students in UMT. So overall, there is a significant relationship between the level of addiction to mobile phone use among the UMT student based on gender. According to MOHAMED 2021, in his study, support that men are more involved in smartphone addiction compared to women. The recommendation for this study, it can be summed in general in order to obtain a broader result and enable the finding to be translated in general. The use of a sample taken from half of student population in each IPTA or IPTS throughout Malaysia will provide a clearer indicator. That the study only look at the quality of sleep. Therefore, it will be better if the study on gadget addiction also focus about emotional and mental health issues. In conclusion, previous research has provided evidence and support for the relationship between smartphone addiction and sleep quality, and we also believe and hope that the actual study contributes some awareness to society regarding smartphone addiction, as well as the sleep quality issues caused by smartphone addiction, variety of problems in terms of mental health.
Okay, this is the end of our presentation. So I think that's all from our group, and I would like to thank you for your time and attention today. Thank you so much for your interest and attention.